Black make me look extra pale.
You got a friend in me. We're definitely recording. And we are back. It's me, James, of course. And you got light skinned Shishu that looks very pale in this black shirt. And we are the real 100%. And you already know, man, go tap into the SMS, man, to get some of this dope ass merch we're going to have dropping pretty soon with the real 100%. You know, marriage department, be true, be real, be honest, and all the other stuff we might have coming your way. That's something you wanted to say?
No, that was a good spiel.
Good spiel? Okay. For sure. Yeah. Appreciate you. And, you know, hope everybody had a great day, and we'll be having a great day tomorrow and all that good shit like that. Great weekend, all that good stuff. A good week or whatever. How was your day, B? I want to say this real quick because I remember I say B to you a lot. And, you know, I remember when I think we was on the phone, I was talking to my homeboy Sean. He's like, "Who the hell is B?"
A few people ask who the heck is B. I think Fred asked about that. So they don't understand our lingo.
Yeah, so people like, "Who's B?" But B is my bae.
It reminds me, it's funny now, like a Ray Charles, how he called his wife B, but that because her name was
B.
Yeah. But it's okay.
True that. But just in case, motherfucker, like, who the fuck is B? I could have sworn her to say light skin chic.
Yeah. You've been calling me that for years.
Yeah. But how was your day?
Money Records.
How was your day though?
It was different. It was okay. You know, stuff happened. I'm not gonna disclose personal life, but you know.
I don't know what you're talking
about. Yeah. It was fine. It was busy. Somebody at work, a member, brought $800.
What's it?
In pink.
Was it like all quarters,
dimes, nickels, pennies?
Hey man, it's
and
money.
They had to count that.
Like you?
It was already.
It was in the rolls?
Yeah, but you got to take it out the roll because you can't trust people. So you have to count each roll.
One? Okay. Damn, how long did that take?
About 3-4 hours.
3-4 hours. Did the person that brought it in had to wait, or they just came back?
No, they gone. They were rolled up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
That's not like, I mean,
money.
Hey man, money is money. Coins is coins, but y'all have a one of the machine.
And then you get charged off the top for counting. There's a counting fee.
It's a counting fee?
You know how like you got a coin store and they charge you.
But also y'all charge because y'all the actual machine.
They charge a fee as well.
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, that sucks for the person that got to count all that, but what if you mess up?
Wasn't me.
You got to start over.
All over. I would hope you would have it in
like writing it down.
Stages. Okay, this is this amount. This how many amount versus just pushing through.
That's how many dimes, how many nickels, how many pennies.
You know it stinks.
What? You said it stinks?
Like it has a smell. Like it stinks.
I wonder how many pennies did it have? Like was it like 100 pennies? Not 100. You know how like you had like you got $50 in quarters.
It's 50 cents in each roll. Oh no, it was just. I take that back. I don't want to say everything. We put my business out in the streets.
That's true. You don't want to get yourself in trouble either. Like we still got working jobs we got to go to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, all right, that's what's up, man. I mean, my day was pretty cool. I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Got off work this morning at like 6. Drove home, listened to the Breakfast Club. Yeah, took out the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you stupid. Say got some skins.
I didn't say that.
Got some of that skin there. Say got some of that loving. Got some of them sugar walls. Let me
stop.
But yeah, chilling, man. Took the dogs out, normal stuff. And
looked after our children, basically.
Did a little editing. Put a video out, made a video, and probably put out a little bit later, just like a before and after with the, you know what I'm saying, how the studio look now and what's there to come, you know what I'm saying, in the near future, you know what I'm saying. We just keep being consistent, and keep working and staying on this path we on, man. Because now I do want to bring this back up when I said something about YouTube being like a 9 to 5. And I watched that video back, and I didn't let you get off what you was trying to get off, because I think you were trying to say it is a 9 to 5, but it's not a 9 to 5 because it's all around. You're working
your life
constantly on like figuring out, not really figuring out, but you constantly
punch in and punch out.
Yeah, you constantly editing, you constantly working, you constantly trying to, and my mind kind of stay moving sometimes. And it never shuts off. And then I watched the videos back to see where we need to improve on, and where I need to improve on. Sometimes I need to just cut it for real and let you, because I be seeing like, damn, I should let her get off what she was trying to get off. I see where you was going with that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, just like right now I'm talking about this, it in off, you know what I'm saying, camera, I'm still working because I'm watching the videos back to see where we can improve and where I'm going wrong and where you might be going wrong. And I'm watching the video like, damn, I should have shut the fuck up, because I see where she was, she could have went with it. You know what I'm saying? I could have built off of that. But yeah, so it's not a 9 to 5, but it's definitely all around constant.
It's what they call that's 24/7.
24/7. Yeah, you got to be on 24/7, and you know,
7 days out the week, 24 hours out the day. Because when you're sleeping, you're thinking of something, you're dreaming of something you can talk about.
And I want to say it's not easy, and it's not hard, but it is. You definitely have to be consistent, and you definitely have to be you know what I'm saying, like, keep whatever that engine and whatever that motion is, you got to keep moving with that motion. You know what I'm saying? So even if some shit don't hit, you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because some shit will hit. You know what I'm saying? And even if it do, you still got to keep going. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be an overnight success. You definitely got to keep moving and looking forward. So, and you know, when like, for me, when to shut the fuck up sometimes, when I'm seeing my partner, my wife, got something, she probably can spit, and we can kind of build off on that shit too, though. So yeah,
shut the F up.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up sometimes. But like in this setting and how we, you know what I'm saying, like I said, when I watch these shits back, I'm learning as I'm watching this shit back, you know what I'm saying, and trying to figure this shit out. But yeah, man, that's all, man, and keep moving forward, you know what I mean, never slow down. And you know, it's a process, you know what I mean, so that's the other thing. And like I said, it's not hard, it's not easy, but it's definitely constant work for sure. You gotta put the work in.
9 to 5.
Gotta put the work in for sure. But yeah, that's how our day was. That's some of the things I wanted to bring to, you know, all the real ones out there that tap in with us. And you know, we learning. It's a learning curve, learning process. We're gonna keep moving forward. That's all. Yeah. Stay in motion for sure. But let's get to some of our topics that we're gonna talk about. And I sent you a text of, what's my man name? What's the girl name, first of all? Drea. And her, I guess, was her ex-boyfriend.
The one that she recently got pregnant by herself?
Not him, it's another dude.
Oh. Okay.
So
you sent that to me?
Yes, I did send it to you. It's right there.
Oh, I see it.
So it's not gonna be a video, but what you doing, B?
It won't let me do it. I don't know what you sent it. Okay.
Well, man, what you doing?
Shut up. Okay, it says Jets star Tyrod Taylor calls cops to evict ex Drea Michelle and her child with WNBA star. Court documents reveal. He called the police to have her evicted with WNBA star boyfriend. Okay, so listen.
I'm listening, man.
I'm sorry, because my screen keep glitching off. I don't know what.
I don't know how you got an iPhone 16. Your phone glitching.
Because that's probably
iPhone 16.
Because it will. First of all, it's probably wanting you to go to the next article and read. So we're going to start over. Jets Tyrod Taylor calls cops to evict ex Drea Michelle and her child with NBA star boyfriend. Court documents reveal. So it's a backup quarterback Tyrod Taylor allegedly called the cops on his model actress ex-girlfriend Drea Michelle to have her and her child evicted from the mansion they once shared. As revealed in court documents obtained by Daily Mail, Taylor, 35, and Michelle, 39, have been embroiled in a legal battle over Southern California estate for several months.
Damn.
They say Michelle originally sued Taylor over the property in June, claiming he backed out of a verbal agreement to sell the home to her for $3.2 million. Now, in her latest filing obtained by the Daily Mail, Michelle claims Taylor sends officers to the state
to evict her, more likely.
Yeah.
So they had somewhat of a verbal
to evict her and her 3 children.
Damn. Yeah. Ain't she dating a dude right now with kids, or she pregnant? Or had a baby?
No. So yeah, she had a baby by
the
young
green
thing.
guy.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, if this happened however long ago, if you had bought the house by then, when you just moved, like, did you pay anything to him towards the house, or have you just been living there waiting on him to allegedly sell you this house? You could have been gone by now.
Yeah, or at least staying with your new dude.
Yeah, he could have
Bought
got you a
the house.
condo or something, you know what I'm saying?
Or he could have broke you out the bread to pay off the house that supposedly y'all had disagreement with.
Absolutely. But, I wouldn't have done that if I was the NBA star, but,
What you mean,
I wouldn't have bought her house.
the ex or the new guy?
The new one. She had football and NFL.
Oh,
basketball.
okay.
So football player evicted her.
She ain't got kids with him though. Just the other guy.
Correct.
Okay, just the green dude, the basketball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like these hoes just be hopping.
You could have prevented this.
Yeah, she got 3 kids. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, her older son that's the same age as him, or might be younger,
that's
whatever.
A new boyfriend. Yeah.
And then she had another player from another baby by another NFL player, and now she have a baby by the NBA star.
Yeah, he was right to get her evicted. You know what I'm saying? Because she, once they broke up, she should have been gone.
Right.
Right after the breakup. I'm out of here.
If I haven't heard nothing from you within 30, 60 days about what we're going to do in this house, at this point, you just squatting if you're not paying me nothing.
But mind you, he had already bought the house before. I think they was probably together.
So clearly he was the primary owner because they were agreeing
on some
for him to sell it to her.
Yeah. So he did right. Get her evicted. Get the police involved, because that'll be something that a woman would do too. Get the police involved. So he did.
And drag you.
Yeah. So he did right. Get her up out of there, man. Her and her kids. And like you said, though, if they had already broken up and you're already on to the next and already done had a baby with the new one, why are you still here?
You had 9 months when you carried this baby to figure something out. Prior to when y'all started dating, before y'all, took your relationship to the next level. At this point,
why are you here?
At this point,
what are you here for?
Because if he would have did it to her, they're just talking about how he took advantage of her. But most people would have said how he took advantage of her and living in her house rent free. But with her, if the situation happened, it's, he kicked the mother and her kids out the house. Like, she got money. She can afford a house. Whether it's that $3.2 million or that $100,000 condo, it's not like he putting you out with nothing to fall back on. You got an NBA superstar. Yeah, you could go crash at his house for a little bit. You is his baby mama.
You got a whole new nigga with a baby that you done had the baby with already. You got money. He got bread. You should have been gone a long time ago. So yeah, I mean, it's just funny how she felt like or thought she was in the right in this situation by going to court on a verbal agreement. Verbal agreements don't hold up nowhere.
I mean, it's verbal. Like, unless you have it on recording, which we don't know, so more will probably come out. But that makes no sense. You just spend unnecessary court money unless you have facts.
And then even if so, the court money you just spent, you could have used that by getting you a new
Absolutely.
That was just a waste of time.
Absolutely.
Now, if it was a written contract something like that, you have a case there.
And then you want me to sell you the house. So like, are you getting a realtor to pay off this house? And are you getting a loan to be able to pay this off? Or do I have to be your landlord until you had this house paid off?
Damn, I still got to deal with you.
Either one, dumb, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't trying to deal with you at all. I'm moving forward. I ain't got time for you, lady. How your new nigga pay for that?
You're an ex for a reason.
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, man, y'all let us know what y'all think about that. And I just think that's definitely weird on her behalf, for real. Like, she should have been gone. Like, what they say, to the left, man.
She should have been gone before she exited her first trimester, when you was able to still move stuff, because that don't make sense.
It really don't.
You ain't heard no response by the end about selling. Why keep going back and forth? Because evidently he playing, or he not really interested in selling it to you.
Yeah.
He not about to sell you his house for you to be living in it with your new niggas.
Like, that makes no sense, right? Like, bitch, you stupid? Yeah. Or are you dumb?
Both.
Man, these hoes be tripping out here. But yeah, man. So and another thing why people be tripping, right? So I don't know if everybody's seen this. Have you seen this?
No. I looked at it and I was like,
let's show it. Let's show it. Because I got my thoughts on this, but we're gonna show it. So
you did, motherfucker.
All right, yo, here y'all go. What they say at the top? My mom would have beaten my head.
Would have busted my head if I had even thought of doing something like that.
I can't see shit at all, boy. I can't wait.
I couldn't see it either, but I could at least put 2 and 2 together.
I still can't see where you say the busted part. All right, man, but that's fine.
Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, Walmart.
I don't know, but where's the parents? Yep, they're Walmart.
Don't touch her. They said don't touch her.
I call the police on her. You can't. Child Protective Service.
Don't y'all do that to a little girl. Y'all don't know what she's supposed to be.
Y'all don't know what she's going through. Fuck up.
Yo, man.
Shut the fuck up. He didn't even touch.
No, you good. Go ahead.
He didn't even touch her. She just come out talking about something. Don't you do that to a little girl. You don't know what she goes through. Shut the fuck up.
So, like, for all, the soft parents out there, I want to know, like, how would they handle that? You know what I'm saying?
Would you do a gentle parenting with this one?
See, you got to think, I'm thinking about from my perspective, people feel different, but I'm whooping your ass.
I didn't even see the parent nowhere.
I don't know if that lady was the lady that walked up to the man and said, don't touch her. You don't know what she's been going through. So that could have been.
I think that was a bystander that wasn't minding her business the correct way.
It's a possibility, but some people out there, I want to know how people will handle that though, because you got this soft era now where people that think you shouldn't spank your kids. You know what I'm saying? You should, kind of talk to them or something like that. So how do you approach a child out in public that's your child when they're doing something like that? Like, what do you mean? Like, we don't know what she's going through. Like, what can she be going through that's so serious?
She could still be going through some stuff, but there's no excuse for that.
What are you going through that the parent doesn't know that the child is going through if y'all stay in the same house?
First off.
And she got to be no more than about 7.
First off.
7, 8 maybe?
This ain't just out of the blue, I'm just going to mess some stuff up. This is something that has progressed and have got worse. So your parent already know what the type of child they dealing with. So when you act out like that, you don't need to go to the store with me. Or if you do the extreme, I'm calling security on you to teach you a lesson.
So is that the parents' fault because they didn't parent the child like they supposed to?
Some kids are just rebels. So a parent could do all they want to do to try to get them to be, but sometimes they just like they do right for a little bit and then they just go back to their old ways.
But isn't that the fault of the parent though? Because the child is only going to soak up what they see and what's around them. Because the child is a sponge, so they're only going to see and do what they see and what they see around them, what they say.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they see like that they in that type of environment. Yeah. She could have some stuff wrong with her where she had like she might spaz out and do stuff, but I mean there's signs, and if you know that.
But when you say that, what do you mean by that? Like she has like she had like mental issues?
It could be, but you know, looking at it right there, she looked mentally capable to knock the shit off the counter. So, I mean, so the other girl talking about, you don't know what she going through. Shut up. Like, parents know their children. They know their triggers. They know what's going on. Now, it's not all the parents' fault. Sometimes kids are just kids and do what they want to do and have to learn the hard way. This would be one of those situations where she would have to learn the hard way.
But as a parent, what it's only so much you can do, and even if you did call security and all that stuff like that, whatever, the parent is held accountable for that. So whatever that child broke, the parent is held accountable for that.
That's just a part, and that's with anything. Whether you drop something on accident, you still responsible, or you intentionally. That's where the parent. But see, if you do that, then. Because
now you can't really hold the child accountable for what they did.
Listen, not financially because they broke, but what I'm saying is, if you see a pattern and you would have called security on it, that might have led to the law getting involved. Not saying that you're necessarily unfit, but they might have had, okay, well, let's send her to counseling, try to figure out why she have these anger issues that she just decided to go and, you know, tear some stuff, but you have to address it at some point. So if you don't address it on your own, we're trying to get your child help. And, you know, the system plays a part, not necessarily saying taking her out the household, but making her do stuff that the mom wouldn't have made her do. Like, it's no option. Like, you have to do this.
And then looking at that too, I didn't see a father come in nowhere.
Besides the guy that said, I didn't see a mom or dad, besides the guy that came and tried to stop and the girl came and said. Yeah. So there was a male figure in there that was trying, not necessarily with her, but he was trying to prevent her from keep breaking the dang on wheelchairs.
I'm saying like, it don't seem like to me that it was a male figure in the household at all. Cause I'm looking at it like, cause now I'm just kind of breaking it down. Like when there's a male figure in the household, which is the father, whoever, he's going to make sure that there's discipline going on in the household.
That's true, but you know male households that has a father figure in it, or you know does not, and the kids could be totally different.
I think it'd be a lot more different if it's a male. If male is in the household, because the male, if it's a man in the household, he's going to make sure that there is some type of discipline going on in the household.
They depends. I'm 75% with you that there is, but you know, you have some male fathers that's present but don't want to discipline because they want to be friends versus.
I don't believe that.
Okay, well.
I think that's more on the women's side and wants to be friends and shit like that.
Not necessarily friends, but they don't want to like. They don't want to. They don't want you to have actions for a reaction for the action that you did.
That sounds like some stepdaddy shit. If it's a daddy in the house, I don't think no daddy that's in the house with their child is letting their child act up and not discipline them at all.
Okay.
I think stepdaddies don't really want to whoop kids because that's not their kids, or chastise that kid because it's not their kid. And on top of that, I think the woman feels a certain way about another man chastising their kid that's not the dad. But I think if the dad is in the household, why would he not want to discipline his son or his daughter? Like, why would he not want to do that?
I understand, but I disagree. That scenario doesn't scream like not dad in the household or dad in the household. It just screams bad parenting.
So that would be bad.
But you're trying to.
So that bad parent is on the mother?
whoever's in the household. Because again,
you
you can have a kid in the house with you, a mother and father in the house, and your kid is still do what they want to do, don't do their chores, don't do nothing, still a rebel. Like, and you still give them
free
anything
range.
they ask for. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there's not a father figure in the house. That's why I said I'm more like 75%. Okay, like it could be a possibility that the father is not there, but then again, it still is, because sometimes fathers go to work and come home. They provide all that, other stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people do it, some people don't. So it's really hard to say. It doesn't just scream to me, not a dad in the house. It scream badass kid that needs some discipline.
I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, but I do think we will agree to disagree on this one.
Yeah.
I do think that, majority of the time, if it is a father in the house, I do think, even if he is going to work and come back home, I do think majority of those men are disciplining their kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the kids know when daddy home, I'm not going to be mad.
Yeah.
When mama home,
I got a little free range.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's hard to say about that situation, but it doesn't instantly scream to me, father's not in the house. So.
I get you, but
we'll agree to disagree.
I understand, because you do know, like kind of what you just said. When daddy come home, or that male figure to come home that you can't fuck with,
you tighten up. You tighten up real quick. That's what daddy, uncle.
That don't play that bullshit.
Anybody. Ain't even gotta be your daddy, but that one uncle that come over, you talking, and he hear you talking shit to your daddy. Oh, he gonna cut it to you.
Talking
real
shit
quick.
to your mom or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you know what I mean. So,
you tighten up fast, like
real fast.
So I feel you. I get you, but we ain't agree on everything. But I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. I get you, but let's go to the next thing, man. What we got next? So this is a video that you sent me, and it's Dr. Umar, and I listened to the first part of it. At first he was kind of missing me. I ain't know that, like, he'd be on some old just
snow buddies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can't be dabbling in the snow and all shit like that. Which I understand. Some people don't agree with that. Some people do. I do understand where he coming from. Where, like, date within your race. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of other cultures do that. You know what I'm saying? And no one else get bashed for it. But he made a good point towards the end.
So you get it, but it's not like if you see a interracial couple, you ain't gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh, no, I don't care that much.
Okay, right. So you understand his point of view, but you just like, yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I don't.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't care that much about it. Like, to the point to where I see a black girl,
and a
black man with a white girl.
That doesn't bother me. Fight power.
Yeah, that don't bother me. That don't bother me. But yeah, I mean, it is
Shouldn't
what it
be
is.
talking about it.
Yeah, but let me get to this video that you brought to my attention. But we're gonna just go to the end part, because I don't know how long that shit was, but the end part made. Let's watch the video. Let me stop talking. Shit. I don't know if I'm just gonna listen to it. I ain't gonna play the video. We're just gonna listen. Fight the power that be. Hey, you stupid. Fight the power. Fight the power that be. You be sending me shit. He did send it to me on this shit, didn't you? There we go. Hey, this shit kind of long. That's like 3 minutes. I can't see.
Struggling to find what kind of black
okay, let's
man,
talk
because
about
there's
it.
black men all in Australia.
No. We have
looking for a black man who has financial equity with your type of career success. So we should not be. No sister should be looking for a European equivalent or an African equivalent of a European. A black man has to work twice as hard to get half as much. So although I can appreciate the financial equity, but if you are a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer as an African woman in Australia or America or the UK or Toronto or Johannesburg, looking for a black man who has financial equity with your type of career success, that's going to be difficult. You might got to tone it down a little bit. What I find as a therapist who works with couples, married, divorced, and otherwise. Too often, black women prioritize a man's income over his masculinity, meaning he can provide. He's willing to help with those children. He will nurture you, look out for you, but he might not be able to put you in a Mercedes. He might not be able to help you with that $1 million mortgage. And I've seen black women turn down good men, very good men, because he didn't have the economics, but he had everything else. Sisters need to be careful not to fall into this European narrative of judging men primarily by how much they make.
I can agree with that. I think that these are two extreme scenarios here. Because I think if a man we're talking about financial equity, if he is making enough to build a household with you, to be a leader in the household, I think women are okay with that. I think that's not what they're getting. I think they're getting the other end of the spectrum. That's what we're hearing. You know what I mean?
Would you have a problem if you met a man who made half of what you made or a third of what you made, but he had a financial vision of an empire, a business, some sort of an entrepreneurial undertaking?
See, I think that's dangerous.
Stay with me.
I think that's dangerous.
Let me finish it, and then I want you to respond. And he needed you to help invest in his dream. And he gave you a definitive timeline. He said, give me 12 months or 24, no more than that. If you invest in me, I promise you what I'm going to build will equal where you are. Would you have a problem investing in him?
What does investing in him mean?
Let's say he needed $700 a month to help fuel this dream. He needed $700 for 24 months. Could you do it? You're reluctant.
I am reluctant because what's the guarantee?
There is no guarantees in love. There is no guarantees in romance.
And also, I think context matters. How long have we been together?
I agree.
You know, if it's just a guy that I met last year and all of a sudden he has these dreams and he wants me to fund it.
Y'all been dating for about 2 years. You like him. There might even be some love there. And he's saying
there might be some love there is crazy. There has to be some love there.
Let's say there
is. Has to be a future there. And I think that's what I'm saying. Context matters. If I see myself with this man.
But you didn't answer the question. Let's say all those things are there. Will you financially invest in him? Nope. Be honest, my queen.
Be real, be true, be honest.
They already answered for you. They said hell to the nizzo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Look.
Why not, though? Why do you have a problem with that? Given the atmosphere of racism and economic oppression that black men suffer in Australia, why would you have a problem investing in your king?
But what are black men subject to that women are not? We're going through the same thing.
True, but it operates differently. The racism against black men is significantly more aggressive than the racism against black women. Now, I don't want to get into an oppression Olympics because I agree with you. We all suffer and we suffer together. But a man's primary responsibility is to be a provider. And we don't feel adequate as men when we can't provide. So your king, who you love, who you've been dating for 2 or 3 years, is saying, baby, invest in me for these 18 to 24 months. And I promise you I will cross that finish line. You're still reluctant.
I'm reluctant. As my husband, if we were married and something like that happened, of course, I would be open to doing that.
But would you be open to even marrying him if he was not the provider you needed him to be? He's saying, help me level up so I can become the person you want to marry. He's asking you to help him level up.
I think.
Let me tell you why you're reluctant. And I don't have a problem with your reluctance, but I want to explain something.
Okay.
And I want all my young sisters to hear me. A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to, stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny done snatched him already.
Yo, he said some fire shit in that.
I don't think we need to. He said enough was enough. We don't need to elaborate on anything, cause
and she kept trying to move the goalpost, man. To me, like 1 minute
we would have to be married.
No, 1
of
minute.
course, I love him.
1 minute. How long we been in this? Next minute, are we? It gotta be some love there. How long we been in love? He gave her that. Then after that, it gotta be my husband. This isn't that third. So she kept moving the goalposts, but
not focusing on the part of you helping that person out to get to
that
the man that he want to be and you want him to be. You too focus on, well, we've been together for 2 years, so of course we love each other.
Mm-hmm. See, that would be like, remember how we talked about like how some marriages last like celebrity marriages. So just imagine that the beep from Kim, and we could do it all night. Just imagine if Kim, Ice Cube wife,
did
not believe,
like, about?
Did not believe and see what he saw, whatever that vision is that he seen.
Didn't believe in his NWA dreams.
Yeah,
his
like
being in the group dream.
Can just imagine that shit it started from the bottom. They had to struggle to get to where they at now. So just imagine if she didn't go along for that ride, or didn't believe in these movie scripts, or didn't believe in Friday, or didn't believe in whatever it is he may have.
This rapping career.
His rapping career, whatever the case may be. If she didn't believe in those things and didn't see the vision that he had for them, they wouldn't be where they at right now. So you know how they say, I mean, I think every man need a good woman, right? And that good woman is to be there to support him in whatever that dream is that he's looking at, and whatever that vision is. She has to believe in that vision too, because the more that she believes in that vision, the more he's gonna really believe in that vision, because he got someone to believe in him.
Okay.
Because it's like if I'm the only one believing this dream, which is cool, I could be the only one believing this dream.
As long as you getting that support from your other half.
Yes.
And just say, all right, I'm gonna roll with you till you rolling with it.
Man.
And when you done, I'm done. But I'm going to support you amongst the way.
And not downplay your shit.
Yeah.
And not shit on whatever that dream or that vision is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when the shit get tough, and when that shit get tough, and he might be, you know what I'm saying, might need to pick me up, and you see that, and you come like, babe, we got this. It's still there. It's still at hand's reach. You can still get there. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a woman that believes that, and even see when you might, I don't want to say you down, but you know what I'm saying, she might see certain things that's going on in this whole process to get to that vision that you're trying to get to. And if she sees certain things and she notices certain things, she's there to pick you up by saying little shit, baby, you all right, we good. You know what I'm saying? Just little things. And it don't even have to be the biggest thing that she's bringing you money or giving you money, or she buying you something, whatever the case may be. She just giving you little things of encouragement when she may think that you might be down, or when she may see that shit might not be going as perfectly as you would like it to go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And when he said like, yo, give me a year, 12 to 24 months, and I promise you that we're going to be at that finish line in that 12 to 24 months. And you're going to be in a better situation that you was here than now. She should have been like, all right, bet. Because if you got a man that got some type of vision and some type of drive to get to whatever that 12 to 24 months is, you better tag on to that goddamn horse. You better hit your fucking ride on that motherfucking horse. If it's someone that got real drive, real dedication, a real vision that, you know what I'm saying, he can be saying something about certain shit or whatever the case may be, you better put your damn hop on the motherfucking back.
Hop on the Real 100 back.
And get the rolling, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually that is going to pop. It may take a year or two. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer.
I was about to say. You
know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen overnight, you know what I mean? So you got to be patient, you know what I'm saying, as that woman, you know what I'm saying, and believe in his dream, believe in his vision, believe in his hustle, believe in his drive, believe in all that, you know what I'm saying? So the more you believe in that, and he believe in it, and he see that you putting that into him, that's going to make that drive you, like, it's just adding fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? To that fire is a fucking bomb or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And y'all living good, man. So I don't know about the whole. Well, I don't really know about the snow bunny part. You know what I'm saying? First, like the snow bunny.
That's for anybody, whether it's gonna be a black woman, a white woman, a Mexican woman. If
But I do get what he's saying. For like most or majority of black women want a finished product. I get that part, and I don't know if it's the white women or whatever other different ethnicity. Son of a bitch. Say it, baby.
Ethnicity.
Did I say that right?
Just stop.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
But I don't know if it's any. Oh man, that shit funny as hell.
Stop.
Ethnicity. God damn it.
I told you.
I know. Shut up. I know. 'Cause I'm thinking about it now. But yeah, I don't know if it is
Ethnicity.
Ethnicity. God damn, that don't sound like that's right.
It's all right.
But anyway, that does that, like, black and brown women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one, what I'm saying, really chopped on the train. Like, I'm gonna just believe in your dream. I don't know if that's just white women or
it's just a woman. It don't matter what background they are.
But like I said though, I do believe that majority of black women, or maybe just all women, want a finished product. They don't really care about where he started from. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see the
longevity,
the long ride of where it took for him from here to get to there.
It's like running the marathon. They don't want you at start. They might take you when you done ran 2 miles already and you almost at the finish line. But they definitely ain't gonna take you at the start.
Yeah, they waiting for you at the finish line and see you already.
I don't think that's no woman. It doesn't matter what race it is.
You might be right.
Unless y'all high school sweethearts and y'all both started off broke together.
It might be the best way to do it too. Honestly.
Unless you gullible and let a drug dealer sell you a dream. If I sell these 4 ounces, I could flip that bad boy real quick and I could get you some of those red bottles. I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff at this moment. But
yeah, don't hit yourself to that one. But you probably looking for, what is it, 10 to 15?
Quick money. Don't you be looking for those scammers, no drug dealers, nobody that don't have a real 9 to 5 tax paying job.
Yeah, and that got a real vision, because getting bricks is not a real vision. That's some
okay.
That's some.
Yeah, you gonna get some bricks. He was talking about them all white ones. Now you watching them damn gray ones in the sale.
Yeah, so don't hit yourself to nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's not the way to go. But yeah, so on to the next, man. What else we got? I don't know what the fuck that is. What, the game? Come on at 7.
Got 15 minutes.
Yeah, the Lions game come on 7.
That looks like the guy with the ready kit.
The what kit?
They had the bomb shelter or like the food for like if.
Oh yeah. So we was really into that for a nice little minute. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it.
I know because I keep wanting to say MREs, but he
not
has
MREs, but
I know he has like it set up for like
so it'd be like
some type of
like when the vaccine, what's that shit called? 'Cause you can't really see it.
So like if a pandemic or if a natural disaster, that's the word, happens,
bro was ready to go.
He has everything set up to where he don't need nothing from nobody.
He had to go. So we're gonna show y'all this video, Rick, and I thought it was pretty dope though that I don't know what they call it, but let's watch the video.
Natural disaster.
It's not natural disaster.
Yeah, he was set up for a natural disaster.
For about 3 years now, and I've acquired quite a few things. I've been getting ready for those natural disasters, economic disasters, political disasters. We stocked up on a lot of the short-term foods that you might use within 2-3 month period. Stocked up on your freezer foods. Things you can store for a couple of years and don't have to worry about it.
We stocked up on home defense,
family defense, self-defense.
You ready for it? You need everything.
We got a lot of things that a lot of people just don't think about.
Ammo.
A lot of times, a lot of people think it's pretty extreme. It certainly don't hurt to be ready for anything. You never know when your local water system's going to get contaminated. Even if you're on well water, something could spill and contaminate the groundwater. And having that long-term food for when you have
That's
to
like
hunker
the
down for a
MREs
long
type
time
shit
really
almost.
helps. We have solar generators, we have backup batteries, we have solar panels, and we have power inverters. Plenty of toilet paper to combat that toilet paper shortage.
Toilet paper.
Packing food away in Mylar is definitely something we did a lot of.
I
Having
hate
go
doing
bags
damn
ready to go
buckets.
just in case you do have to
It's so
go.
hard to
It's
open.
also a definite thing you
Get
should
them
be
go
doing.
bags.
Alternative ways to filter water is also a good thing. Stacking up on sriracha, most definitely.
Not the sriracha.
Yeah, man, I thought that was pretty dope. That's something that we were doing maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. And I was loading up, well, not like how his was, but I was getting bags of rice, big bags of rice,
See,
all type of stuff, waters, everything you could think of. I ain't gonna lie, I got some gas masks in my Amazon cart right now.
see, that's pretty cool, but that kind of like
He been doing that shit for years.
that's extreme.
That ain't extreme.
So
Well, I'm
listen,
listening.
here's my reason.
Let me shut
Like,
the fuck up.
no, you gotta shut the fuck up. Just be quiet. My thing is, like, I get it. I don't mind having some stuff, but like, you have all, I don't know, the spiritual person in me be like, if something happens, I'm gonna have something, but God got me.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, you walking by man, not by faith, with all that crap.
I hear what you're saying, but there's nothing wrong to be prepared either, though.
And no, that's what I said. It's
So
not.
you can still be walking by faith and still be prepared for whatever's going to happen. And
Yeah.
even if you're not, you know, say if you leave all that stuff behind, you still have a go bag to make sure, like, if something
Absolutely.
happens while you out in the woods, you got something to sleep, you
Mhm.
got a tent to sleep in, you got pots and pans you can probably, you know,
Right.
start fires with, eat
So-
food with. You can still survive out here in the woods. So it's
So
nothing
I
wrong.
think that's fine. Yeah,
Mhm.
agree. I'm sorry I cut you off
No,
several times.
no.
There's nothing wrong with him having that. That's
Mhm.
why I just said it's a bit extreme. That's all to me.
I don't-
Like you can have the stuff,
Mhm.
but I mean, he's continuing to do this, and he's already been doing it for 3 years.
Mhm.
At that point,
I mean,
if I'm in a natural disaster
mhm,
and it's been 3 years, God take me home.
mhm.
I don't want to be here with this.
Mm-hmm. I hear what you're saying. I mean,
Again, it's not bad that he has that. It's just a bit extreme to me.
I don't think it's I don't think it's extreme. I think, like I said, I just think it's him being prepared
Mm-hmm.
and whatever his family situation is, how many kids, whatever he got, he
Mhm,
probably like, well, I want to make sure we have enough for all of us to survive,
Mhm.
and if need be, I can give some too. If need to be, I
Yeah.
don't know what his
That's
heart
true.
is, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, he just being prepared, and like you said, I get what you're saying. If 'cause it's nothing that can really stop whatever it is that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit can get wiped all the way and be done with. You know
The
what I'm saying?
flood, take that shit out real quick. Like, is he in a bomb shelter or is this his basement
Probably just he didn't say
or a
anything.
garage?
Probably just a garage type. I don't know. He might have a bomb shelter. I believe if you done did this much in 3 years, you better have a damn
You
bomb.
would think.
You better have
You would think.
something underground or whatever the case may be where you can, you know what I'm saying, escape to whatever, you and your family, whatever, whatnot.
Excuse
But
me. You would think. But anywho.
that's a lot though, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's, some people may think it's overkill, some people may think it's not. I guess I just think it's a gentleman, man, being prepared for whatever may comes and whatever happens. And you know, we've been in a little stay in the house for a little bit, so he probably was straight around that time. Like he ain't had to leave the house at all for nothing.
Or did he start that because of that? Because COVID was in 2020. This 2024. He said he been doing it 3 years.
I see what you're saying. So yeah, it's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? When that's when around the time he probably started.
Doing COVID. Did we ever run out of any tissue or paper towel?
Well, that's not something I really cared about, to be honest
But
with
we
you.
never ran out of it.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You said we didn't ride, we didn't
We
ride.
didn't.
Okay. You know, that didn't really matter to me.
But,
I ain't gonna lie to you, when the whole thing popped off, I was just kind of like, yeah.
I still wore a mask, but I
ain't
did
know
because
that shit.
people just nasty just in general. How many times they coughing and I'm about to say Hakatua.
I know.
How many times they coughing and doing I just, so yeah, it was.
Yeah, I ain't never do none of that.
I was off work for 3 months.
I just felt like, yo, you wash your hand. Like, that was something I did anyway, because working at the nursing home,
Mm-hmm.
I just always wash my hands. And once I started working there, through there on out, I wash my hands no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving the house, coming back in the house, wash hands. And I made sure whoever was around me, if you better wash your damn hands before you touch anything.
Listen, I remember we went to the movies. And the movie was over when we went to the bathroom. It was a group of us. And it's like, what is taking him so long? I said, well, he got to wash his hands before he pee. He got to wash his hands after he pee. So, I mean, it takes some time.
Yeah, I'm like, man, why would you not wash your hands before you pee? Like, I'm not touching something that's very dear and near to me.
It has a special place in my heart, near and dear to me.
my heart, man, and just get to touching it, and I ain't washing my hands.
With some dirty hands.
Man, you better wash your hands first before you get touching your mans.
All the door handles you didn't touch, the popcorn bowl, the cup bowl.
Man, yes, I wash my hands.
The tickets that they didn't give
the money you done touched and shit like
Nasty.
that. Wash my hands twice, before I touch and after I touch.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't think like me. I'm not a germaphobe, but
that part.
I'm just
a little OCD about your dingling.
Yeah, and everything else, especially you come to my house. But what else we got next on here, man? So like I said, we so on the way home this morning, I was listening to Breakfast Club, and what's that girl name? Lauren LaRosa, and she was on the show this morning. And Jess has been back. Jess Hilarious has been back on the show, but I think she was out because of whatever reason.
She went on a maternity leave, came back, it was off already.
Yeah, whatever the case. But I'm looking like, yo, they need
to keep blowing.
She's a better fit for the actual show.
Mm-hmm.
Just Hilarious. She cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking her, but she's not a good fit for the show.
Lauren LaRosa is a better journalist.
Yeah. And that's the girl I didn't know you said she worked for TMZ or used to work for TMZ. I didn't know that until you told me. But just our little, 100%, just us being real 100%. I think that the Lauren LaRosa, that's her name? Lauren LaRosa.
I believe,
is a better fit on the Breakfast Club than Just Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And she's a better journalist because and Just Hilarious she's not a journalist, she's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the other girl, Lauren LaRosa, takes it a little bit more serious. Not saying that Jess doesn't, but
she gonna ask question that a journalist would think about asking.
Yeah. And to get a little gossipy and type shit too, though. But
it still be professional. Not saying just hilarious. It'd be professional, but I mean,
I don't know. She just a better fit.
She stick to wilding out.
And
you good on there.
I like her voice better. Like her voice is more better to me. I understand old girl from Baltimore. She got that accent.
Thick accent.
Yeah, she cool. I mean, I don't have nothing against it, but she just sounds better on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And her and what's my man?
They're more cohesive.
Yeah, they got a nice little banter they have back and forth, whatever, with each other. But I don't know if Jess already has a contract with them already or whatnot, so she probably got to finish out the contract. But they got both of them on the show right now because it seems like every time Jess out, she's there. And I don't know if it's more of a out, like it's an out for Jess to kind of slide out type shit, and she just move on in, however the fuck they doing it. But she's just a better fit. That's just in my opinion. Nothing against neither one of them. I heard some shit about, you know what I'm saying? They were saying people were trying to put the two women against each other. I ain't trying to put y'all against each other like that. One's just better than another. So I'm not putting y'all against each other. I like y'all both, but she's just the Lauren LaRosa is just a better fit. That's all. She just fits better.
She's a better journalist.
And she fits better.
Reporter.
On the show. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So, I mean, to each his own. I let know what y'all think. That was just my little 2 cents. I listened to it this morning. I was like, damn, she's a good fit.
When they first said that Jess Hilarious is going to be on there, and I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I didn't see the whole the cohesiveness. I just was like, because you come from Angela Yee to Jess, it just didn't seem like it would fit well.
Angela Yee, she's a real journalist too.
You know how you had Destiny, you know how you had Destiny's Child They got rid of the Latoya and the other girl. And then they brought 2 more girls along, Michelle and the other girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just don't make sense.
It just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, it's almost like it's right in front of them, and you can see it work. And especially when you hear other people say it, it's like, damn, we don't want to really admit that. But, you know, it might be like we made a bad.
We could give her a chance.
It's almost like the radio station, the other people that made that decision, like we might have made a bad choice and we should have kept looking.
Well, maybe they still trying to give her a chance because she was gone on maternity leave for a while. So maybe, you know, she'll bounce back.
You know what this remind me of? It's like some football shit. Remember when Tom Brady, when the quarterback before Tom Brady got injured and went down, Tom Brady came in as the backup quarterback and never looked back. That's kind of what this is. She would the Lauren LaRosa girl would be Tom Brady coming in to fill in for Jess, and Jess would be whoever that quarterback was before Tom Brady that went down. I don't know his name, but hopefully you can figure it out. Dang, I can't.
I don't know. That's before my time. Because when I started paying attention,
look up Tom Brady before Tom Brady started quarterbacking. Like, look up who the quarterback. What is that dude name?
Shush.
Look up who the quarterback was before Tom Brady. I feel like I got his name right there, but I can't get it out. So, come on, hurry up.
Shut up.
Twitter fingers, move faster. What's his name?
Drew
Bledsoe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just Hilarious would be Drew Bledsoe, and Lauren LaRosa would be Tom Brady. I hate to say it, but that's kind of how it is. Like, she came in and stole the show, and I think she should keep. You know, she should stay as the starting quarterback, and Jess should just be the backup now,
as needed.
Yeah, but that's just our 2 cents. Who really gives a fuck about what we think? And next, what we got on here? What do men get out of a relationship? So it was a video went around. I don't know if I send it to me again because you got it. I might already have it. I want y'all to hear this one. I thought this was pretty dope, so let's get to it.
And a man is in a relationship for love. If he in a real, what is he in a relationship for?
You tell us that. That's a good question. What do you think men is in relationship?
Love.
Y'all said no.
What else?
No.
What am I getting besides somebody saying they love me?
So you think men?
What am I here for if all I'm getting is what you're saying you're giving me?
Which is the love.
What am I getting? So what am I here for? You name it.
It gotta be love because there's nothing else that's coming.
Thank you.
I don't believe that though.
That's the fucked up part about it.
I don't believe that.
That's the fucked up part about it. What the fuck else am I getting?
That's a fact, but I don't believe that. But that is a fact.
That's the part about being delusional as a woman.
Yeah, you're right. Because you're not really getting nothing else. And if a man is really there, it's gotta be because he loves you.
Thank you.
Because he don't gotta be there.
That's why I say men love unconditionally, women love conditionally.
That's a fact.
That's the truth. Like at the end of the day, I ain't getting shit else.
Damn. Do you feel like that's what it is for men in general?
But a man dealing with a woman that he feel like, babe, you ain't gotta do nothing. I deal with you because I love you. Nothing else. What else? Why am I doing it? Why? You're just not lucky, bitch. Right. I love you.
Right. So it's come down to love them.
What else?
Yeah. What you think about that?
I don't know. I'm not a man, but I understand it.
You understand it though?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you understand? Tell me what you understand.
What else is he getting love besides? Because I can say, yeah, you're getting a woman that loves you, that supports you, that do what she needs to do as your partner.
So when he was saying it all, when you was listening to it, you kind of already got where it was coming from. You wasn't how the other girl was. She was delusional, like on some shit. Like I don't believe that.
She was. I feel like it was more to it, but like financially, that she a sugar baby. You know what I mean?
But you agree with my man?
Because when we first started dating, you were the support system.
Man, you just don't know though. Like for real, I was broke as hell.
You didn't show it.
I was broke in the motherfucker. I remember this is an old story. I think I told you this though. I stayed on 7 Mile in Greenfield with my sister. when I got out the military. You stay all the way in Southwest Detroit. That shit is far. Far as fuck, if you know anything about Detroit. I used to drive all the way over there to come see you. Chill, whatever we gonna do. And boy, when it was time to go back home, I am on fumes trying to get my ass back to the crib.
You was risking
I'm in the car like, ooh, I hope I make it home.
You was risking it to come out.
I'm like, ooh, I hope I make it home, man. I mean, and I was doing that shit regularly. Trying to make it out there to come kicking and chill with you. This is and that and third. Taking you back and forth to work, dropping you off at school, picking you up from school. I'm like, man, but I loved you. So I was going above and beyond, and I barely had anything. I mean, I had a little something, but it wasn't a lot. I'll tell you that goddamn much. I was broke in a motherfucker. But she couldn't really tell the difference, though, so.
You hit it well.
I was there for love, though. You know what I'm saying? So you understand what he's saying then.
I understand.
Yeah, because technically, that picking you up to take you to school, I ain't had to do none of that shit.
I didn't ask you to.
You
wouldn't let me.
I ain't want you catching no damn buses and shit.
I'm or like, figure out another way. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You about to be catching no goddamn bus.
It was an easy pick up and drop off.
That is true.
But that wasn't an option for you.
I should let your ass catch the bus.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Get your ass on the bus. But yeah, man. So you on point then. So you know what's up. You know men are in relationships and men. What you say? What do you say? Love unconditionally. All right. So you know what's up, man. So I guess some of these other females out there got to understand. You know, I guess I was a lucky one to get one to understand what's up and what ain't. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Why they're single.
You said it. I didn't. So. Y'all bitches don't be mad at me.
Or with a person that ain't shit.
Yeah, that too. And so our last little thing right here, it's a game I wanted to show you. I was gonna talk about the Roddy Ricch shit with his Grammy.
I seen that.
You seen that? This is gonna be real brief. If I was my man, I wouldn't have gave him that Grammy back.
He gave it back to him?
He gave it back to him. He didn't get nothing. My man.
You ain't shit, Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch said he asked for an AP. Bitch, I want an AP.
What does that mean?
It's a watch, expensive ass watch. But anyway, if I bought this storage locker,
Roddy Ricch is
that dude. Yeah, he won a Grammy.
First of all, how do you let your storage get auctioned out with a Grammy in it?
He gave a story about what happened. I'm not gonna play it, but I might put it. I'll probably put it in the video somewhere. But he said what happened and why this is and that third. End up losing it. Another guy that's a YouTuber that YouTube him buying storages and shit like that.
Yeah.
He bought it for like $280 some some shit like that. Went through it, found some expensive clothes, found the Grammy, which was Roddy Ricch. The video got a lot of hits. Roddy Ricch reached out to the dude about, getting the Grammy, this and that and third. Roddy said that, the dude was looking to get an AP watch, you know what I'm saying? He said he's gonna He said he's gonna give him like $10,000. He said that the guy said he wanted $50,000.
You got it.
And the guy was making it seem like he just wanted to get a Grammy back without no issues, and a video with him and Roddy exchanging just the Grammy itself. Roddy saying it wasn't like that. The guy wanted, like I said, AP and $50,000. He wanted to be some go viral. The guy said they was, threatening him and his family, this and that third, whatever the case may be. So I don't know if none of that shit is true or not for the threatening all that shit by Roddy Ricch, but all I'm saying is this. If I found this Grammy in a storage locker that I paid $280 for, I want more than $50,000. Because technically this is mine. I purchased it, you lost it. I don't give a fuck if it was you.
I'm gonna auction it to you.
I think it was him and what's my man's name? I was about to say Blueface. What's my man's name? That passed away out there in Compton. He did a song with him.
Oh, you talking about Nipsey Hussle?
Nipsey Hussle. So it was a Grammy with him and Nipsey Hussle on there. Rest in peace to him. And that's why they were talking about, saying they wanted it back because That was his first Grammy. This is and third. But anyway,
No.
I wouldn't have gave it back to him. I would have probably took that bitch somewhere and got it auctioned and see how much I can get for it.
Silent auction, then I gotta know who to. Once I did, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm just saying this in general.
Once the man started recording me and I just opened that Grammy box, I'd close that bitch back like,
I mean, I wouldn't have did that. I'm saying, like, I'm telling you off real. I want more than 50,000.
That's true.
And it's not about getting clout. It's mine. If you want it back, how much you willing to pay for it?
Clearly, if this was your first Grammy that you won with you and Nipsey Hussle, it wasn't that sincere to your heart because you got publicists, you got probably multiple assistants. Couldn't nobody pay on your storage to keep it current? You got money.
Yeah.
And even if you say that's the case and you did let it go, I'm sure you could have contacted the Grammys to get a replacement Grammy.
I don't know if they do all that.
I'm sure you could have.
That's a possibility. But if I'm the guy that found it and paid for that locker, I want more than 50,000. First, I would try to see how much it is to take it to an auction, see how much I can get for it, and how much they say. Let's say they say on like 200,000 or 100,000. I'm gonna see what they say first, and then I'm gonna turn back around to you and tell you, look, you give me 100,000 for it, you get it back. You know what I'm saying? I devalued it at 50,000. They saying it's about 125,000.
Because he didn't have to give it back to you at all because it's his. He bought it. Everything that belonged in that storage is his.
Yeah, so he kept all the clothes, but he did give him the grand back. Me in general, I wouldn't have given it back to him because of the fact that I paid for it and it's technically legally mine now.
Not if you acting like a sucker. If you became more, oh, thank you. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's figure something out.
And then even if you tell me 10,000, nigga, what? No. Like, cause now I feel like you're trying to play me. Don't come to me talking about you gonna give me 10,000 for this. No, that's chump change. I'll be like, nah, I get back with you in like a day or so. I'll go get this appraised, see how much is this really worth first. Once they give me the number, I will come back to you. Hey, this is how much it's really worth. This is how much I want. And if you say no, okay, cool. I keep it and put it somewhere in my house.
Gonna sit on a mantle.
Yeah, like I'm gonna sit it somewhere and let it chill. It's gonna be on ice until you're ready to get my money. Yep. Or if I just want to sell it to the auction people that told me it's worth 100,000, you go get it from them then. Because I don't own it no more. I already sold it to them. You can go get it at the auction type shit and buy it off them people. So, I mean, that was our quick thing about that. And this is what I really wanted to get to. I thought this shit was funny. And it was pretty dope. So, did I send you this? You see this shit about the game? Let me show you. Don't look at it.
The rapper, the game, or a real game?
It's like a game. It's like a real game. But it's like a husband game while he playing the game.
Okay, no. I don't remember.
I thought this was funny. So it's called Boyfriend Bingo. So it's him playing the video game and this is her playing bingo.
Oh, okay.
I thought this shit was funny as hell.
How the fuck do I not kill him? Okay.
There's some shit you should have came up with.
For sure. But I don't sit in the room with you no more while you play the game.
Well, you used to back in the day.
Yeah, because I had no choice.
Oh my god, this gun's even fucking worse.
We had 2 rooms.
We had one TV.
That is true.
Yeah, dude, I don't understand.
Yo.
Bam! Guy up top, yellow building.
I like the one at the bottom.
No way.
He said, no way. Yep. Let me show you the other one at the bottom. I thought that was the funniest one.
What the fuck?
That's a big one. What the fuck is a big one?
Fuck, dude. Come on.
That's a big one, too. The come on shit. Come on. Sigh. And the weird noise, that shit is hilarious. Yo, got another one.
Then you want to drop the joystick down on the ground. Because I don't hear you. I don't sit in there where you play the game, but I definitely hear the joystick being placed on the counter.
Yeah.
On the desk.
You hear a side type shit. You hear me talking mad shit, but yeah, you just sit in the room when we had. I thought we did only have one TV at that time. We just sit on the floor. Hey, man, we've been through a lot of shit. I remember, this is my last thing. We about to go ahead and close this out. We had first got our second apartment. And it was our first time having a second apartment with 2 bedrooms.
Yep.
And we had a futon in 1 bedroom, and we had another bedroom that was empty, which was going to be our actual bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
We finally bought a bedroom set, had no mattress.
No mattress.
Had
Just a frame.
Just the frame. That bitch was set up, ready to go.
For about 6 months.
We just needed a bed.
We just needed a bed. We had a living room, no furniture.
No furniture. Yeah, and we was laying in the other room on the futon because we done broke that bitch down because of happy time.
Shut.
And we ended up sleeping on the floor.
It was just a futon mattress on the floor.
Laying on the floor
But
with
it's okay.
With the TV on the floor, and I had the PlayStation, and we only had the one TV. You used to be in that room.
Just watching you play. I grew accustomed to it. It didn't even bother me. That was back when rent was cheap too.
Cheap as hell, man. I think it was like $5. It was a start like at $5 something. I mean, it kept going up every year, but
yeah,
that was some good times, yo. Just thinking about that, like that, I remember that shit vividly. Like I would go in that room and just look at the set, like, yeah, that bitch gonna be fire. When we get a mattress, that bitch gonna be
But then
cold.
we did get one, and we painted. We had our accent wall.
Yeah. That was a nice ass bed set. We spent a lot of money on that bedroom set. Actually, just the frame. It's just like $500, I think. Something
that
like
was a lot back then. That ain't a lot this time.
Yeah. But yeah,
that
man.
That bitch was heavy too.
Heavy than the motherfucking. But that was a little memory lane for y'all, man. Like on us, going through our trials and tribulations of being together and being married, and just we got like probably 20 years of, I don't know how many stories we probably could tell. You know what I'm saying? Just us going through us. You know what I'm saying? But, we'll tell these little stories here and there when they come up. But that was a dope story. I just thought about just being in that room on the floor, chilling. One TV, watching the video game, watching me play the video game, and then that other room just empty until we actually got a bedroom set. First of all, it was just the frame, but yeah.
We was moving on up. We was the Jeffersons. We was doing what we doing.
Yeah, literally. You know what I'm saying? So, but, we appreciate y'all, man. I swear, I really do, man, for y'all that, tap in and watch the videos, like, subscribe, and, don't like bad comments, good comments. I appreciate all the love, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't understand how much it mean to me when y'all, watch, view, like, comment. It means a lot to me. So I appreciate y'all that keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching the growth. Keep following us and follow the journey with us and all the other good shit, man. So, but Lions game is on. And as
16 minutes past.
And as always that we say over here on this side of the internet.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.